welcome you all to this urban dialogues.
We will today try to figure out what kind of actions are required to start with changing cities, make them better, create the vision that we want. So we are giving a voice to the people that are making the city with their day-to-day. A welcome to the community, please.
Water is very important for all living things. Without water, no one can survive.
Every day, I have to wake up at 4 o'clock a.m. to go and fetch water. We go together because we feel safer if we are many.
No lights in my community. Crime is rising very rapidly.
I was domestic worker with a very low income, below 2,000 Namibian dollars. I had no other choice than to grab land illegally.
Back in 2015, there were only 10 shacks houses. Today, there are about 8,000 shack houses, and every day we wake up to see new structure built.
Havana has been in existence since the 90s. 30 years on, there's still no services in the settlement.
Things are not coming if you don't work hard. Who I am today is because of my hard work.
Studying urban planning has given me a lens through which I could see the city differently. Every open space is a place for opportunities to connect, to support, and to feel belonged.
My wish is that one day the municipality will for once put the people first before the value of the land.
I dream of a better life for the inhabitants of Ekunte, an informal settlement in Okahanja, where they can access quality education, healthcare, and housing.
But I want you to keep where, but it's a collaborative element. We answer the question of what
be on top of another sticker because we must count the votes. Okay. So we have four.
Access to services, from access to opportunities.
I will not be looking at the lived reality of our cities currently.
Trying to understand.
At the end of the day, we all have a very clear vision in mind. We all want the development of Namibia. We all want to see that sort of develop and come into fruition. Every single person sitting here is an important stakeholder, important people to really integrate into that system, and every voice really does matter.
I think it's really still an apartheid system, which is not in flesh, but in spirit, still existing in Namibia. That's what I learned today about. And I think really, we need to strive to take out that apartheid system.
We are on the market today. So you will find even products not for sale, but for looking at. And we have a couple of really interesting ideas. There's lots of people that want to talk about a specific issue.
The citric acid that comes from it. It's part of the economics of Breakout Sessions.
I don't know why it's not in the planning
The second one is and then you can negotiate. We can move you here, but actually we need that. Don't only wait for me to move.
So basically it's the same thing. And now you have another 5,000 top-ups.
I need to have a private car because we chose bicycles, yes, somewhere like this. San Francisco. Yeah. Okay. Convince people. There's somebody who is disabled. On top of the problem, we had a thought-provoking question on whether you think we can win the war on cars. And we started with people voting yes or no. Some people who voted no were convinced and then later on voted yes, but it triggered thought to see how exactly sustainable transport is perceived.
Time is of the essence, and the only way we survive in this country is if we make money. If we can have a mixed-use house where we live and stay and do our business, how much more wealth can we create? And I think single-use residential will just kill us. I mean, if a shack doesn't kill you, the house will kill you.
The earlier people get ownership of land or housing, they take responsibilities and they try to build, I think what you were doing on wealth for their generation and generations to come.
And we were looking at more future visionary. How can we look at design tools for action? And those design tools, we're looking at different flexible tenure options, but actually in a design sense, we're having a bit more flexibility within urban design rather than in planning schemes. How can we shift and change the minds around what that is?
We know obviously maintenance is one of the biggest issues with like community infrastructure. So I think what we want to continue to explore is how we can basically look at the management of collective infrastructure in informal settlements.
We need to maybe create more like a digital portal so that if somebody submits some sort of an application or inquiry, whether it's to the local authority, regional council or ministry, then they can track the progress of what it is that they have submitted.
We sort of try to encourage the organizations to also include the minors, which are the little children, to have those age groups also incorporated in when planning or also involving them into urban development.
I was still focused on the utilization of digital tools such as Kobo Collect, QGIS for land management, and we made some good examples there. And there were, I think, a lot of interest from local authorities that showcased or that experienced challenges with land management